Hi, hello everybody. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are in the world. How are you today? I'm sorry I'm late. I had some technical difficulties. Uranus is about to station to go direct on the 30th, next Thursday. And Uranus is all about technology, electricity. So when he changes directions, it feels like Mercury retrograde on steroids. I have to tell you, a lot of glitches for me this week. But it is what it is. What can you do? So welcome to my channel. My name is Jasmina from Jasmina Brozovic Astrology. For you who are new here, welcome. Thank you for subscribing, for sharing, liking, commenting. I really appreciate all of your input. I still owe you the newsletter about retrogrades guide. I made a video last weekend. It will be out in the next couple of days. I had a busy week. My apologies. And then I will be also having a newsletter about February forecast. So if you want to subscribe, please go to my website. It's jasminabrozovicastrology.com, and you can subscribe there. There's all the links are below in the descriptions. But today I'm here to talk about the upcoming new moon in Aquarius. And personally, I feel this is one of the best new moons this year, if not the best. It's amazing. I can't tell you enough about this new moon. It's happening on January 29th, 2025. So that's Wednesday, 7:35 a.m. Eastern time. So please adjust to your time zones at 9 degrees and 51 minutes Aquarius. So it will affect mostly all of the fixed signs, which are Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Taurus, and all of you who have planets between 7 and 12 degrees of the fixed signs. So you will be more personally affected by this new moon, but for everybody, because you have Aquarius somewhere in your chart, and I'll go through all the horoscopes after this overview. It's such a beautiful new moon. It would be a shame to go to waste without setting intentions for the future. Why? Because what is Aquarius? First of all, I want to talk about what is Aquarius. Well, what does this energy represent? And then we'll go into details what is happening, and I'll share the chart of the new moon so you can see it for yourself. Aquarius energy. First of all, it's about community, groups, friendships. It's about science, technology, innovation. It's about experimenting new things. It's about waking up your genius within you, inside of you, right? It's about future. It's about innovation. Did I mention that already? Let me take some of my notes. I took some notes today to see what is all about Aquarius, because I want you guys to grasp this Aquarian energy. There's a lot of talk about Pluto in Aquarius, how this will transform. Pluto is transforming everything, but then on the everyday level, what does Aquarius for all of us mean without just the archetype of sign Aquarius, right? It is ruled traditionally by Saturn, so it has some kind of structure, right? It has discipline, it has the perseverance and determination. The modern ruler of Aquarius is Uranus, and Uranus is a change bringer. It's awakener. It's a planet that shakes us up. So Aquarius, ruled by both of these, you will feel like, how can these two go together? But I'll always quote Steve Judd on this when he says, it's about not, because Uranus doesn't like rules, Saturn is rules, but this is about bending the rules, not breaking them. So think about elastics. Okay, this is the energy of Aquarius. They can really stretch it and bring something new, but still not to destroy. Although in the lower frequencies, Aquarius energy is rebellious, is revolutionary. They are someone who are always going to be on the opposite side of the whoever is in charge, just because if people are too long in charge, they can kind of get comfortable and then use their power. So we need Uranus, we need Aquarius to shake the existent structures a little bit, right? Oh, hi, Misbehaving. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Today is moon in Sagittarius as well, so it's absolutely great opportunity day to explore, expand your mind, see what's happening out there, and I would encourage you to explore a little bit of Aquarian energy today, because it will help you to set good intentions on Wednesday. And even if you're not a person who likes to set intentions, if you're a person who are not usually doing rituals, I would highly recommend that you make an exception this time, because this one is such a good opportunity to put a seed for the future that really can change your life upside down in such a positive way. Before we talk about the new moon, I want to talk about Aquarius. So it's an air sign. Air signs are all about the connection. It's all about logic, thoughts, ideas. They're very in their minds, right? But Aquarius is also fixed energy. So fixed energy is it's something that they don't want to budge, right? So they can be brilliant thinkers, but they can be really stuck to their idea, and then they don't see the other side, right? So I would definitely think about that. So think about maybe some great idea that you have, and then fixate on it. Just and plant the seed, and then it's gonna make it happen. Oh, Misbehaving is sending a ritual. Yes, a ritual, the new moon on the 29th of January, 7:35 a.m. Eastern time. Yes, so I'm talking about Aquarian energy before I start talking about new moon, just because I want you guys to grasp what is this energy all about and how to use it in the best ways possible. Bending light. Hi, DE. Nice to see you here. Thank you for joining. Okay, so it has Aquarius. They have drive, determination. They have a power of thoughts. Think about genius. How can you shine the genius within you, right? It's those eureka moments. And don't forget, Uranus is stationed to go direct just day after this new moon. Is a modern ruler of Aquarius, so it's going to push your idea even forward. And your radiant energy is so strong this week, so strong. You can feel it, like your nervous system is you're restless, your nervous system is all tangled up, right? You want to kind of break free and do something exciting and new and adventurous. And this is oh, hi Debs. I thought it was you. It's Debbie Ellis. Hi Debs. Nice to see you. Thank you for joining. Okay, so Aquarius is a water bearer. He is intellectually very intelligent sign, right? It can be stubborn in arguments, but determined in learning new things, perseverant, right? What else would I want to say? So they can be, Aquarius can be very detached and impersonal, but only on the surface. Deep down they're not, right? Because we are all humans, right? So think about this energy of Aquarius for this new moon, where you can make actually very objective goal. Right? So because sometimes we are clouded by our emotions, clouded by our wishes, and then we go all over the place, right? But I feel for this new moon, we can really set a realistic intentions, set objective goals. Remember, Saturn is traditional ruler of Aquarius, and they know how to do it, right? Aquarians know how to do it. There's also a need to experiment, need to be free to experiment. So what do you want to experiment with in your lives? Think about that. What is that something that needs some kind of shaking up, something that you want to try new things, okay? Because even if you feel that you can do it, even if you feel this is not realistic, I think for this new moon, even the most wild wishes can come true, okay? I'm gonna go crazy with this. I'm gonna share my screen, but I have technological issues. I don't know how I'm gonna share my screen. Anyway, what else did I want to say about Aquarius? So so think about a moon. Moon is about our needs. It's about sense of security, sense of not just security, but sense of being safe and secure in the environment we are with, people that we are with. So what does the moon in Aquarius, where does it feel safe? What does it need to express its freedom, to express who he is? First of all, moon in Aquarius needs friends. So if you want to set intentions about your friendships, about your groups, communities, your tribe, just like I have my astrology tribe. So think about where do you see yourself, right? Where do you see yourself? What is that? Because they need friends, right? They need community to function, to be their best selves. So think about even if it's not in your friendship area, but think about the needs of this new moon. This new moon in general needs companionship, needs somebody who will be there with them. Okay, Aquarian energy is very straightforward. It's honest, it's trustworthy. They don't like boring. So think about doing something that it's not in your comfort zone. You need to kind of push yourself out of it, right? What else did I write down? Yeah, so they don't express emotions, but doesn't mean that they're not emotional. Okay, so it's just they're very objective about it. Okay, or they can detach themselves. So Aquarians are very good in crisis situations, because when everybody panics and gets overwhelmed, they kind of stay cool-headed, and they're able to make important decisions in the time of need when everybody else is all over the place. So take into consideration as well. Yeah, so the only thing they always, they call them weird, eccentrics. We always call Aquarians, they're very, out there, not from this place, or they are kind of, but you know why? Because remember, every sign shows an opposite, traits of the opposite side. Opposite side of Aquarius is Leo. Leo wants to shine beyond the stage as is, right? But Aquarians, they also want to shine, but just within the group, not just by themselves. So think about that. Where do you want to shine within some kind of group, not just by yourself? So if everything, okay, so this is the Aquarian energy. I know I spent some time talking about Aquarius energy, but I think it's very important that you grasp this for this new moon. And let's see. Now let's share. I'm going to share my screen. And okay, excellent. So this is the new moon. Disregard the houses. I put it for 0 Aries. So it's like a world on a world map. This is in a world map. But I want to talk about what is happening here in general. Okay, first of all, here you see the new moon is starting a new cycle. It's when the sun and the moon are together. Sun is our wants, it's our personality, it's our drive, it's our path, and the moon is our needs. So think about your needs and your wants blending into one and working in the same direction. Isn't that beautiful? That's that is excellent to use that energy, right? Best part of it all, there's a support from Jupiter. There's a beautiful trine from Jupiter in Gemini, and Jupiter is they call it a lucky planet. I wouldn't say that all the time, but it's giving you a positive push in this time, because it's a trine, and it protects you. So sometimes we don't see it, but Jupiter protects us from loss. So I would say this is something you can't lose, right? Maybe you won't win, maybe you won't get what what you really, really wanted, but you won't lose anything. This is very important when you go into some kind of endeavor or adventure, that you have that sense of, oh, I'm not going to lose anything. What have I got to lose? This is the energy for this. I love it. I love it. So that's the great support from Jupiter, and especially because the new moon is applying to Jupiter. So it's Jupiter is, as you see, at 11 degrees, and the moon and the sun are at 9. So they are coming to Jupiter, right? So the energy is stronger than if the moon would be after 11. It would be kind of separating, so it's fading away. But this is coming together. So think about magnet, and they're coming together so strong. So this Jupiter is really, really helping this new moon. Okay. So it's like a fresh energy. It's about, as I said, community, awakening. It's also giving us the sense of this. What is this Pluto in Aquarius going to be all about in the next 19, 20 years? This new moon is really, really representing this. And we had Pluto and Sun conjunction last week. So understanding this Pluto and Aquarius energy, how we can embrace it, right? And not only now, we have also a Mercury in Aquarius here, right? Mercury is going to go into Aquarius on Monday, on the 27th. So it's going to be together with Pluto, very tight here. It's an investigation kind of energy. So it's also, there's going to be some, on a general level, on a mundane level, we're probably going to hear some news that were secrets coming out to the surface. This literally is this Mercury is coming to talk to Pluto and to tell me what kind of secrets are deep down, so I can bring them to the surface. This is exactly what's going to happen. I expect many. We have news now every day. So many things are happening in the world, so many changes. But the next week is going to be full of it. Uranus stationing to go direct. Mercury is meeting Pluto. So that means bringing from the bottom of the pit some kind of news. And we have a new moon ruled by this Uranus modern ruler. I don't know. It's going to be a really, really interesting week ahead. My apologies. I talk a lot, so I have to take a sip. Another great thing here is that Saturn, a traditional ruler of this new moon, is trining Mars. Yes, Mars is still retrograde. So that this is still not, we are still in a kind of frustration mode that we cannot process things and do things as fast as we would like. There's still a slowdown feeling. But then Saturn and Mars, when they usually when they are together, Saturn always tells Mars, "Oh no, don't do it this fast. Slow down." But there's like a nice combination, a trine. So it's like pushing. They're working together, so they can work. So Mars is a little bit because it's retrograde. It's slowing down, but then it has time to do the things the right way with help of Saturn. It's really like it's a great self-discipline. Number one, we have great self-discipline, focus, determination. So imagine setting intentions for this new moon with this combination as well. So you have a push of Jupiter bringing you some kind of favorable things coming up with this idea or project, and then you have this Saturn Mars combination that you are going to actually have discipline to do it. There's no excuse not to do this, right? At this point, Venus and Neptune are coming together as well, so that's very romantic. It's in Pisces. So the only thing here is, although I like Neptune and Venus together in Pisces, they're it's a beautiful blend. You're full of empathy and kindness, and but it can be blurred just by this rose glasses. Okay, and actually, maybe we need a little bit of that. Maybe we need to push us to actually believe in ourselves that we can do things, right? Because we are so self-critical, and this North Node. And South Node, that we had these nodes change recently as well, and Neptune is really near this node, and Venus is coming up. It's going to be a great conjunction next week as well after the new moon. It's actually inviting us to have more faith, to have more trust in ourselves, and to release the self-criticism. In Virgo, South Node in Virgo. So release the self-criticism, believe, have your dreams that you are dreaming big, make them happen. That's it. And you really need to think innovatively, differently. It can also you need to kind of wake up this little revolution in yourself, this little rebellion person, because we have all these different parts of ourselves. So the part that is rebellious needs to be awakened with this new moon, and you need to rebel against our old selves. That's number one. Yes, I think that's what it is. We need to rebel against our old selves and tell our old selves that's enough, and that we are ready to step to the future. It's very futuristic, very innovative. Wow, very fresh. I don't know. This Venus Neptune is also about unconditional love. So think about, you need to love yourself unconditionally to have your dreams come true as well. Misbehaving, you say something. A lot of is happening next week. My Irish relatives also celebrate Symbolic, and oh, that's nice. See, I don't know. I have to Google to actually look into Irish celebrations. Yes, I don't know that, but a lot is happening next week. A lot. Last week and this week, really, it's packed. I'm going to post, if for you who don't have Instagram, I did a live with Jean yesterday on Instagram about weekly weather. I'm going to post it on YouTube later today. So you can listen to we talked about the energies about the upcoming week. Also, I want to mention two more things before I start going over horoscopes. Remember, I always talk about lunar families. So every lunation is part of the bigger cycle of 27-month cycle. So this new moon is going to have the first quarter on October 29th, 2025. So this is going to be called for action. So everything that you now put in ideas, that you set intentions, you have 9 months until October to make notes, to make blueprints, to have some kind of framework, and then you can start doing them in October. The full moon is going to be on July 29th, 2026, and then the last quarter on April 28th, 2027. So that's the lunar family. It's in the notes below if you want to take a note. And also I'm trying to implement some other things, and I enjoy exploring Sabian symbols. So as I understand, you have to round it up to the higher number. So this new moon is 9 degrees 51 minutes. So I'm going to round it to 10. So Sabian symbol for 10 Aquarius is a popularity that proves ephemeral. So it's like it's interesting to actually also talk about how popular are we within our groups. It talks about Aquarius energy, right? Aquarian energy, and Leo's popularity, and how are we functioning with, and anyway, so think about that. It's very, very interesting thought. Anyway, overall, Aquarian energy and Saturn and Uranus station to go direct. There can be a feeling of Mercury retrograde on steroids, glitches in technology, emails going wild, shocks, news and unexpected news, revelations, cyber attacks. Think about what can happen on a large level. This is just globally, but I personally think that on a global level, this is a first new moon that is a birth of a new community that is coming up with this Pluto and Aquarius 20-year period. Anyway, I love this. Okay, so I'm gonna stop sharing. Excellent. So this is the moon. I'm gonna start sharing now. I'm going to do horoscopes. The thing is, I need to. I don't know. Did you see me? Do you guys see me? Don't see me? There's the problem with this. Oh boy. I hope you see me. I don't know if you do. Okay, there it is. I have issues with internet all day long. So anyway, let's try this again. Okay, there you go. Okay, so I hope you see this wheel. Okay, so this is my wheel. Thanks, LSA, for and Frank Clifford for sharing this with me. I love this. It's dynamic, and my Gemini energy, I like to do something with my hands while I talk. So I always like to have this. Okay. So what I'm going to focus on this is on the moon. So first of all, oh, thanks, Debs. You can see me. You can see us. Cool. Okay, so this is for Aries rising. The new moon is happening in their 11th house of friendships. So this is absolutely the best time to go online, because the 11th house is also about social media. It's about connecting online. It's about your friends, your communities, your groups in person. So think about, do you want to join some kind of group of the people who have same interests with you? And think about the future people. Think about people, think about what you want to do in the next 20 years, for example. How do you want to contribute to the environment? How do you want to contribute in your communities and groups? Who do you want to connect with? It's actually great time, maybe not to join right away, but to make a list of things that you feel that you can contribute for a better humanity, for the better future. Excuse me, for what can you do, right? Who can you connect with? Who are those people who have the same or like-minded like you? And you don't have to restrict yourself just to local, because this is 11th house. This is exploration, technological exploration. So you have to go you can go all around the world, connect with. There are many social medias. Maybe you can find ones that you feel comfortable with. Or just think about, 11th house can be about charities, humanity. How can we help? What can we do to make this world a better place, literally? Starting from putting trash in a can to connecting to somebody who has same interest with you. And I want to mention that Mars, as your chart ruler, is in Cancer. And because it's such a nice trine with Saturn, and Jupiter is here, so Jupiter is going to give you push as well from local, how to blend together local community and online community, because Jupiter is giving you this push, how to communicate. There's going to be a favorable thing, how to. I think you're going to have easy way to express yourself in written form, in oral form, to your friend, to people to express your wants and your needs, and the right people will hear you, and then you will connect with them. That's what I feel. So you will have this blessings from Jupiter on expressing your what do you actually want, right? So actually for you it's a good opportunity to actually write these things down. Mars is ruling you, so it's coming from your 4th house. There's a support from your family members as well, and from your family, from the energy, like the drive, the passions, or maybe you're going to be inspired by your family, or your ancestry, or your roots, or where you're coming from, and this will maybe inspire you to use that knowledge or information to actually go forward. So finding inspiration in your past to make new future. That's for Aries rising, something that is definitely there. Think about, even if you feel, I never done this before, why would these people want me with them? This is not the time to doubt yourself. It's time to trust yourself and go for it. Whatever your gut feeling tells you, it's time to do it. Don't waste this Aquarian new moon for sure. Okay, Taurus risings. This is so good for your career. This is so good for your career. Why? This new moon is in your 10th house of what do you want to achieve in the outside world? What do you want to achieve? Whatever you want to achieve that you want to share with others, something that is going to make you feel respectable, something that's going to make you feel that you have accomplishment, that you accomplish something, that you achieved something, and that you want to be recognized for it. So this is the time to set intentions on that part of your life. What do you want to be known for? It's kind of also your legacy. Do you feel that, what do you want to be known for? And because Uranus is still in your first house, it's still shaking you up. It's going to go to Gemini soon, in July, but it's still here. So it's still a great time to shake up this area of your life. It's shaking you up literally and making you want to change things. So think about what do you want to do differently? What do you want to? What is the little rebel in you that want to change situation with your career? Maybe you want to change new career completely, right? Support is coming from your value system. See, so Jupiter is in your second house. So I think if you put money into your idea, or it's going to pay off, or your idea will pay off at the same time. So there is. Even if you feel scared or not ready now or something, I think you should go for it, and think about what is something that you always wanted to do. And remember, Venus as your chart ruler is in Pisces, right? She's in a good position, and she's coming from this friendship, so you're going to have support from your friends and your groups in achieving your career goals. And then, you're still going to be aligned with your values. With Jupiter is also Jupiter's second house is also about your skills and talents, right? So and making money from them. That's why the second house from the first, right? So that's it's think about what hidden, because remember I said Mercury is with Pluto, so we're gonna there's a lot of hidden things here. So what hidden skills and talents do you want to maybe improve that can help you with your career and money? And as I said, I think you're going to have a lot of empathetic and kind friends helping you with your decision, whatever you decide to do. So you're not going to be alone in this endeavor. You just need to be more brave to try new things. As I said, there's no hard aspects with this new moon. So there's nothing stopping us to do what we want in the areas that I'm talking about. Nothing whatsoever. Okay. Gemini risings. Okay. So, this is a beautiful, beautiful new moon for pursuing higher degree, PhD, master's degree. Take that course that you always wanted. Get that certificate that you always wanted. Think about it really, because it's in the ninth house. It's a house of exploration. It's going beyond your local everyday things. So think big. This is definitely the think big. What do you believe in? Is there something you want to change? Are you stuck in your belief system? Are you stuck in the way you were conditioned by society, by your upbringing, by many things? So this is time to break free. Connect with others. Connect with other cultures, people from all around the world. Set intentions for long distance travel. If you think, I'm never going to go to Japan or Bali or something, it's too expensive, or it's this and that. Don't think like that. It's possible. You can start making plans. Set intention that you want to do it. Jupiter is helping you from your first house, so there's definitely a sense of optimism and hope and joy coming and pushing you, right? Even and just feeling good, because you're going to be feeling good in your physical body that you can actually do it. And Mercury, as I mentioned, is also here in Aquarius. So he's your ruler. So think about it. You have Mercury, the messenger, the trader, the contract dealer. So if you really want to sign any contracts with foreigners, if you want to if you have your business set up international, or you want to go that way, this is a great time to to actually expand. This is the house of expansion. You have to think big, literally, Geminis. You really, you now, this is so favorable for you because Aquarius and Geminis really like each other. They're all about logic and mind and great thinking, brainstorming, really thinking outside of any boxes that you can tick off. So anything that you feel that you really need to think big. This is a big thing for you to get that push forward with the people that are smart enough that you can, just enjoy, learning new languages. If you wanna set attention to learn new languages, it's a great opportunity. Definitely a great opportunity. Mercury is also there, so it's going to help you. And remember, I said Mars and Saturn is such a good trine, so we're going to have self-discipline. This is excellent for actually learning a new language. Even if you want to learn how to code, just because coding is also a new language, and it's in Aquarius technology. So think about it. Maybe you wanted to go that path. There's so many things that you can do. And you as a Gemini rising, you're so versatile. You can do two things at the same time. So maybe you can set two intentions for yourself. Definitely. And you're going to have support from, I think, from your experience. This is where your support is coming from. Everything that you've been through so far, what you learned so far is going to really, really help you with this in the future and to make your dreams happen. So yeah, that's for Gemini's rising. Excellent. Cancer risings. And I love this because Cancer risings, this is, every lunation for you is more personal than for somebody else because Moon is ruling you. So now you have Moon and Sun together coming and supporting you at the same time from the 8th house. And 8th house is, it's on a bad rep. It has a bad rep. It's a notorious house. I love the 8th house because it's the house of deep connections. It's a house of intimacy. It's a house of esoteric knowledge and learnings, if you want to go that way. It's about house of healing. It's a house of psychological strength. Yes, it is a house of other people's money, but what kind of intentions can you? Maybe you can make actually intention that your partner coming from the 7th house can make more money. Yes, of course. Or there is other people's money are grants, scholarships, tax refunds. You can do all of that. It comes to the 8th house. Everything, that it's about insurance. Think about, where, banks, loans, credit lines, leases, whatever it is, right? But in general, there's a lot of things of going deep here, right? And you're going to be emotionally maybe strong. I know that Cancer and Aquarian energy, they don't have anything in common. They are in so-called in conjunct here. But I think because usually you are very emotional Cancerians and you are driven by emotions, I think this new moon can really, really help you to get a little bit more detached from it and make a rational decision for your future. Support is coming from your from the hidden things. Jupiter is also here pushing you forward. That means that you are psychologically very strong. Jupiter in the 12th, very strong psychologically, and then you are not afraid to do this journey alone. That's what this is also telling me. Because it can be a lonely journey for you, Cancer risings, on this particular dream. But there is no fear that you won't be able to do it. And there is no need for you to hide in your shell now. You need to get out of your shell, and because I know you always you can hide into your shell not to be hurt, and you're afraid of being hurt. But there's nothing challenging with this new moon that it's going to hurt you. So if you want to start a therapy, it doesn't have to be just a classical therapy. It can be a Reiki or shamanistic or any kind of esoteric practice that you want to explore, learn about, or just go and find somebody who can help you with your dreams. There's so many things here. Just my advice would be for you not to be afraid. You need to kind of get out. This is a brave energy. This is it's a bold energy. Aquarius are bold. They're not afraid of the future. They're not afraid to do new things. And remember what I said in the beginning, find a little rebel within you. So what is your rebel? What are you wanna what is the rebel within you wants to rebel against? Right? So this new moon will help you with that. Okay. And so if you're not happy with something, it's time to just don't be afraid. That's the only thing with Cancer risings. Okay. Leo risings. Leo, I love this. And do you know why? Because Leo risings are ruled by the sun. And it's time that you and your partner together shine. So set intentions for all of your partnerships. All of your one-on-one relationships. How do you see them in the future? If you're single, what kind of partner you want to attract? This is excellent time to look what kind of partner you want to attract romantically. If you're in a relationship, this could bring your partnerships in a totally new level. You can do something exciting and new together. This is futuristic energy, remember? So what do you want to do? Something new and exciting. Set intentions to go somewhere, to do something new that you never did before. And I think you're going to be very pleased, especially because Jupiter is helping you, giving you this push from the 11th house of networks, groups, communities, in social media, social interactions, even online interactions. So if you want to do something together that involves with a group, maybe you and your partner want to join a group together and do something. That can also be a thing. Also, the 7th house is not just romantic relationships, as we know. It's also about business partnerships. So if you're thinking about going into business with somebody, set intentions or what kind of business partner you want. And 7th house is also about clients. So if you are providing a service or you have a business set up with clients, with client work, excellent opportunity to write down what kind of clients you want to attract. What kind of clients you want to attract? And this is the opportunity for your clients to shine and to bring you the satisfaction of being, recognized as a leader, as somebody who is reputable and who is doing a good job, right? So really, every one-on-one relationship in your life can have a new, innovative, futuristic start for you. And you have help definitely from groups. People are going to be a huge asset. You have to just remember with Leo risings, it's very important that you know that it's not all about just you, and you don't have to do everything by yourself and take credit for everything and do everything. This is this new moon is actually telling you that you need somebody to succeed, that you cannot do everything all by yourself, and it's telling you that in groups you're going to thrive even more, and with the right people. If you have right people with you, you're going to thrive. So this is exactly what a new moon is telling you. Plus, what do you want to rebel against in yourself? The part of you that you really don't like too much. Maybe you don't like being so attention needy. So rebel against that. And give attention to somebody else. See, this is. I think if you give attention to other people, you will be surprised how much more attention will you get. Okay, so that would be my message for Leo risings. Virgo risings. That's me. Woohoo! Okay, this is all about your everyday life. I know we always start with work and health, but actually the 6th house is a Virgo house, and it's about everyday life. So literally what you do first in the morning and what you do last before you go to bed. That's why we relate this house to work, because we go to work every day to make money, right? So this is more of a 9 to 5 kind of a job. Not if you have your own business, then you don't have this is not your house if you're self-employed. So this is usually if you work for other. It's about our health because it's part of our everyday hygiene and diet, and that's why this is a health house. Why pets are here? It's because if you have a pet, you need to take care of them on a daily basis. They cannot take care of themselves. So this is something that's why you're here. So every little thing that you have like an everyday practice. So what can be done in this area for you? So first of all, that comes to my mind is embracing some new experimental practice every day, something outside of the box, something you didn't try. It can be diet. Maybe you want to try vegan for a while, or vegetarian, or raw food, or you want to, try something new. This is definitely good for that kind of thing. Or you want to maybe you want to change. Maybe you want to change completely your cosmetics. Maybe you feel that this is not healthy, that you're putting on yourself. So something futuristic, something new. It's about implementing maybe a new holistic approach. Think about Aquarius and future, and I went once to eat this ice cream, nitrogen ice cream. They were making it, I don't know, something like that. It was so futuristic. Anyway, so maybe you want to explore a future way of your diets. There are so many like supplements. What kind of supplements are you taking? Is this good? It's not good. Like, this is a lot of things you can do here. Also from a workplace, you can, if you work, you really can set intentions on what kind of peers you want to have at work, what kind of, if you want a new pet, what kind of pet do you want? There's lots of things that you want, that you can, about your health situation. What does health mean to you? What does a healthy body, healthy mind, healthy soul means for you? Everybody has their different standards. Do you want to be able to run, or do you want to be able to stretch, to touch, to do yoga, whatever? So there's a lot of things you can explore here. And the poor of, I forgot to say, so for Virgo risings, Mercury is also here, right? So there is and Pluto is here, so there's lots of opportunity to research if you don't know about something. There's going to be remember, Mars and Saturn in a good position, so a lot of discipline. So if you want to start a diet or some kind of new health routine or exercise or something, I think you're going to have the determination and self-discipline to actually pursue and do it, right? So explore, experiment with different things and see what works best, what works, what doesn't work, and you have time, right? This is a long cycle. Jupiter is bringing you some light of breeze from a career. So there's like I think maybe even if you change something in everyday life, it can bring you a better opportunities in your career, because you might be healthier, you may be more not more alive, but more maybe your life work balance will work out for you this way, right? Maybe there's a way you can work on your life work balance. Maybe you need to work less. I'm happy to announce that I'm work less since February. Anyway, for somebody else. So that's also a great thing, right? So there's like I think life work balance that can work for you long term. Do you want to maybe go part-time? So think about that as well. Okay, lots of great opportunities for Virgo risings. Libra rising. Libra rising, if you want to expand your family and have children, this is the new moon to set intentions to. Any other project that you would like to do that is creative, this is definitely a time for you to do it, whatever that is for you. But think outside of the box. Think something new. Think something that nobody else thought of before. What can you do? It makes you also happy, right? And the fifth house is house of romance. So definitely, if you're single, it's a great time to start dating and experimenting. What kind of partner do you want to attract as well? Because this is more about romance and having fun and entertainment and just not so serious. The seventh house is a more committed, serious relationship. These are those fun friendship like relationship that you can explore what is out there, what is happening. Venus as your ruler is supporting you from the sixth house, so there is definitely um, uh, uh, connection between work and romance. Maybe I don't know, maybe there's going to be something at workplace as well. But I think Venus in Pisces in the sixth house, it will give you um, uh, uh, some you might feel working on your everyday looks to feel beautiful. I think you might beautify yourself and be more ready to show your creative expression in that way, feeling more beautiful. That's very important for your Libra risings. Jupiter is coming from the ninth house, also supporting you. Definitely, if you want to start dating foreigners, or if you want to just connect and do some creative projects with somebody else. The ninth house is also a house of publishing. I always forget to mention that. And if you're thinking about publishing something, or collaborating, you're a Libra rising, don't forget it. So collaborating, and Venus is here, so it's like a work project, maybe with somebody from the outside, from the foreigners that you want to collaborate with on some project together and publish some kind of work. That's a great thing to do as well. And anything that what your heart desires, because it's in the fifth. It's an opportunity to shine, right? What your heart wants. This is exactly what this is asking you for: to follow your heart, to not be afraid, and to make this world a more beautiful place with your creativity, right? Working with children, even if you are not planning a family, maybe you want to work with children. If you're a teacher, you can maybe start your own school. This is a self-employment house as well. It can be so many things: working with kids, for kids, helping kids, foreign kids, maybe teaching foreign kids your language or something. Just so many possibilities here, right? And I think you're going to feel good about it. You're going to feel healthy enough to do it with Venus here. So also learning a new language, just like I said, for Gemini risings, I think you also can start, because Jupiter is kind of helping you from the ninth house if you want to, because learning a new language can also be creative, right? And if you want to do it in a different way, right? So very interesting for Libra risings. Let's go, Scorpios. This is definitely something about your home. If you're thinking of buying a new home, selling a home, highly, highly recommended. Just because Jupiter is also in the eighth house of, as I said, banks, credit lines. So if you want to buy, you can really get maybe a good deal from the bank or institutions you want to borrow money from, or maybe you can get some tax benefits while you buy the house. Explore that option, right? Or there's an inheritance coming up. But what I think, what is this inviting you to is actually to set intentions on what kind of family do you want to grow, what kind of family are you coming from. Maybe the rebel in you needs to let go of some things because it's hard for you. You are Scorpio rising. You take things very, very deeply, and it's hard for you to let go of things, especially things that you are very deeply connected with, just like people, especially from your past. But there is maybe opportunity definitely to start something, maybe rebel something against something that happened in the past, and set a new intentions for the new family, what you would like to have as a future family. Or if you already have a family, this can be something about your parents, or something about where you grew up. If you want to renovate your home, redecorate, I think you're gonna have help from other people's money. Maybe you're just gonna give. Maybe somebody will just give you money so you can do something. Mars as your ruler, as your a traditional ruler is coming from the sixth house. So I think you're going to feel pretty healthy to pursue whatever dream you want, and it's giving you, drive. And your everyday life is going to be busy, but still, if I'm thinking, if you do something here, change the home, redecorate, you're going to have to do a lot of work and everyday work. But remember, Saturn. This is in Cancer. What am I talking about? Disregard. My brain is tired already. Yes, so Mars as a traditional ruler is in the ninth house in Cancer, and the modern ruler Pluto is also here. So there's definitely some kind of transformation. Is it a home transformation? Like, when Pluto is with this combination here, if you really want to demolish your home and take some walls down and rebuild, that's exactly what this is good for. Not just, buying new pillows. That's not the thing here. It's literally demolishing, if you want to build something, a new, make your house larger, bigger, demolish something. That's exactly what this is. It's good for. Mars is in the ninth house, so it's also helping. You remember from Saturn, they have a great connection. So if you any dreams that you pursue, maybe you want to change your home and you want to actually move to another country, which is also possible because Mars is in the ninth house. If you want to move abroad, but you think it's not possible, then this is a good new moon to set intention to. If you really want to, many people are now moving, and literally moving from all around the world and not just putting their roots in one place. I know it can be very hard for you, Scorpio rising, but this is it's something that you might feel that you're never gonna be able to do, but I think you will. So that's a great opportunity. Even if you wanna, there's a huge connection between expanding your horizons about what is home and family for you, and where instead of, I think world is a new village for you. That's what I would say. So absolutely think about moving if you want to do it. Or I think maybe change of scenery will help you with accomplishing new dreams, because it will shake you up a little bit from the routines and give you a bigger picture, a bigger perspective, a new perspective on life. Okay, Sag rising. Okay. Oh yeah, we need Jupiter. Jupiter is your ruler. Okay, so first of all, Sag rising, this is happening in your third house, and I love this. This is all about communication, connecting with others, learning. It's about your curiosity. Where will your curiosity lead you? This is amazing. So what do you want to learn? Where do you want to go? What do you want to do in your neighborhood? Do you want to maybe create a new neighborhood watch group, or because you're Sag, you like to have fun and expand your mind and explore. Maybe you want to create some kind of some community in your neighborhood. Maybe there's a local pub, you want to have a trivia quiz night, right? That's something that it's really a third house for you. So maybe you want to organize that, or have more kind of those connections, right? Jupiter is your chart ruler, and it's going to be here in Gemini in the seventh house for another 5 months. So use that energy because it's helping you with this. Maybe there's a new love coming from this adventure, right? Imagine you organize this trivia quiz in the local pub every Tuesday night, and then there's a person comes because they also love quizzes like you, and then you meet them and you have a new family. Everybody lives happily ever after. I think that's just so lovely. But anyway, so this is like a really nice push from Jupiter about, even if you have your business from your clients, it's going to be lovely communication with your clients. If you want to, maybe you want to start teaching, maybe you want to do something like that. This is a house also of teaching, learning, communicating, starting a blog. I mean, I know that that's old, maybe that's old-fashioned. I'm very old. There's Substack. That's a new thing that everybody does. So maybe you should go there and start writing there and about something that you are passionate about, something that that can connect you with others and make you better connections and relationships. Lots of beautiful things for you, Sag risings. Is there something in your if you have siblings? Is there something happening in their lives? Do you maybe you can become aunts or uncles, or there's a lot of things. Oh, I don't want to forget, the third house is also about buying and selling. Mercury is the ruler, right? So like it's a Gemini house, that's what I'm going to say. So think about if you want to sell something, buy something, especially if it's technology wise, if you want to purchase a new computer, a phone or something, this is a good time. Or some bigger maybe technology purchases. Maybe you want to buy your own robot to help you clean, because this is now happening. So maybe you want to do that. And it's about trading. So think about maybe there's something, any type of new contract that you that you need to sign up for, some kind of partnerships. Jupiter is here. Maybe you want to start working just like a freelancer and have contracts with different people that you work for through contract work. That's a very great possibility. So many things to make you happy, Sag rising. So I hope this makes you think, what is your inner rebel telling you here? What do you need to, what is it, something that you don't like about yourself that you are rebelling against and letting it go? So think about that. That is involving other people and your local people as well. Okay, so Capricorn risings. This is all about money. You're going to love this. This is so good. So how much money you want? What sources of income? What kind of passive income you want to have? This is excellent to set intentions for passive income. How can you, where can you put your money to live, maybe from interest or from some kind of dividends or gaining some other financial things. This is literally how you make money. So think about what kind of skills and talents do you still have that you didn't put to use to make money. So for example, I don't know, maybe in high school you were you were doing newspaper. Let's say you were working in the high school newspapers, let's say bulletin something, and then you learn how to write or do something, and then you never use that skill again. So maybe now time is to revive and make it a new, innovative, futuristic hat on that skill, and that's a way to make money, right? Saturn as your ruler is supporting you from the third house. Remember, and Saturn and Mars are in a good way, so there's going to be a lot of discipline and self-discipline and focus to actually pursue this idea till the end. And because Saturn as ruler is coming from the third house, there is a good way that you can express yourselves in order to get money. So think, what kind of maybe also having a good contract or a trade to make money, right? So there's a connection between these two. Okay, and Jupiter is supporting you from your health house, from your everyday life things. So there's also like a breeze of making money from working for somebody else as well here. Okay, like you can't go wrong. I think if you want to really, how much money do you need? Put a number. I want to make $1 million in next year. Put it there, and then see how you can, and then work on how you can go. How can you get it? How can you have $1 million, for example? It's just an example, but I think this is a very good time to actually work on that. And think really outside of the box. Don't just because you're very traditional. You like the way that things the way they are used to be done. I think with Uranus station direct this week and with this new moon, I think we are all invited to definitely do something that we are not comfortable in. Okay. Yeah, I'm setting some intentions for myself about something that I'm not comfortable with, but I'm gonna put it on a paper and see how where it takes me, because maybe that's, I think we all need to do it, and I want to walk my talk, so I'm gonna do this as well for myself. So let's see how it goes. Yeah, I'm gonna set intentions for to writing a book. Like I really don't feel comfortable writing a book. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to put intentions there. So let's see how it goes. You heard it here first. Anyway, so this is also, I just want to encourage you all to really, um, you know, um, I'm rebelling against that part of me that says, "Oh, it's too hard. I can't do it." So that's I'm rebelling against that part of me, and I'm gonna put that part of me away. I said, "You know what? I can do it, and let's see." Is it scary? Yes. Can we do it with this new moon? Yes, of course we can. This is the best one ever. There's no challenging aspects. Like there's nothing challenging here. I think, I don't know. It's beautiful. Okay. Okay. Woo. So of course, when you're Aquarius rising or sun or moon or anything, when you have such a beautiful new moon in your sign, this is the best for you. Like this, you can do whatever you want. It's in your first house. This is about you, who you are in this world, what is your personality, what do you want to achieve physically. It's about your physical body as well. Do you want to start working out? Do you want to have a better feel better inside your body? Do you want to look better? Do you want to feel better with everything that you do in your life? This is excellent. Jupiter is here from the fifth house. There is definitely a creative spark, a support coming from your heart as well. This is the fifth house of Leo, so follow your heart, whatever you do. And the scary part for you is because you kind of, this is the first house, the house of alone. You need friends, and you like friends, and you always like to do things in a group. Maybe this time not. Maybe this is one of those things, times that maybe you just need to, because you like to be yourself and accepted of who you are within the group, but just being on your own, showcasing that weirdness, let's say, it's kind of scary for you. But I think that's the part of you that needs to kind of break free. Your traditional ruler is Saturn, so there is a connection of, if you show yourself as you really are, there's support in income coming, kind of, and from this new moon intentions. Yeah. And Uranus as a modern ruler is in the fourth house, so there's a support coming from your family members as well. So people who love you, who know you, who you are, they're going to support you. So don't be afraid. This is so beautiful. Like Aquarius risings, this is new moon is literally about making you shine. Sun is here. Sun is how you shine, how you want to see yourself. So that's it. I have nothing to tell you more. You can do whatever you want that you will feel that you can shine, that whatever you start doing, you can start doing whatever. Mostly if you want to lose weight, get in shape of your body, do something creative, anything. This is your new moon once in a year, and you have a free pass. You have a free pass. Just don't be afraid to be alone on the stage, because sometimes that frightens you in a way, to be showcased as different. But your difference, your uniqueness, and your difference anyway, is your superpower this time. Being different and unique is your superpower. You don't want to blend with others. That's you want to showcase because this is exactly what this new moon is telling us about: futuristic, innovative things that nobody else can think of. You need to pull up your genius, because you are genius. You need to pull your genius out and showcase your uniqueness and your eccentricity and your differenceness. And I don't know if that's a word, but it will be recognized and you will be rewarded. That's my thought on this. Yeah, I sometimes wish I have more balls, to be honest, to do something completely different and unique, like you Aquarians do. That's your superpower, that you have that ability. Okay. And Pisces rising. Pisces risings. Okay, little Pisces. I will always call you little Pisces because you're. I always feel that Pisces rising is the most empathetic and kind way of approaching the world. Okay, so it's always about they can get hurt so easily because the way they approach the world, it's with so much open-heartedness and selflessness. They want to help everybody, so they get sucked up into it. That's why I call them little Pisces. This new moon is in your 12th house. It's a house of hidden things. I would definitely use this new moon for you guys to connect with your spiritual side, or explores what can you do, what can you learn, what can you put in your practice. Actually, what can you manifest, and not just have it out there, right? Because many things that you are enjoying, or things that you would like to have or dream about, you just leave it in the air. That's how you do. You don't actually do anything about it. So with this is, as I said, this new moon is really about pushing ourselves out of our comfort zones. This will give you psychological strength to pursue something that this is a house of dreams as well. It's a Neptunian house. It's a Piscean house, right? So whatever your dream is, whatever your ideal picture of your life is, what is your ideal picture of your life? What would you do from the morning that you wake up until you go to sleep? Remember, this is opposite of the Virgo house. This is the other side of it. How can you blend? Remember, we also have the nodes now in Pisces and Virgo, which inviting us to have faith and trust in ourselves. And so what is the ideal picture of your life? What do you need to do to make it happen? That's Pisces rising. That's for you. So this is, you will find this probably through some kind of meditation, or just being alone. And this can also, everything, your downloads. This is excellent for maybe setting intention if you want to start doing any kind of tarot practice, or any divinity practices, or astrology, any type of esoteric spiritual work that you want to do. There's a support from Jupiter coming from the 4th house, from your family. And Pisces, Jupiter is also your traditional ruler, so there's a great support coming from your ancestry and your and where you're coming from to get the connection of where you need to go. The modern ruler Neptune is in your 1st house, so there's also, he's just on the edge here. He's moving so fast. Anyway, there is this blend of combining your dreams and your imagination and your artistic expression, and manifest it into something that can become real through connecting with divinity, through it's about 12th house is something that it's a hidden thing, so you need to know where to look for within yourself. You need to find where is your faith and trust, where does it lay, where do you have it. You're known for surrendering yourself to higher meaning. What is that higher meaning? What is that higher power for you? what is the dream that you want to make true. Okay. And I think it's a great opportunity to blend your spiritual side with your practical part of yourself, or or making, sometimes you feel that, oh, we live in such a material world, all this, my connection with divinity or with somebody else is, it's not tangible, I cannot make it happen. But I think now you can. And maybe helping others, setting intentions of helping others with your special, empathetic, kind approach to the world and to others. Okay. And what can you do, something new and different that you didn't try before, to do that, to be of service on the most higher, most elevated level. There's a lot of change happening for you anyway, because you're going to have a North Node in your first house for the next 18 months. A lot of changes that are going to kind of like destined changes. So let's make one of the changes for better, for your better everyday life. That's it. I hope you guys, you found this useful, and that you liked it. I've been talking for an hour and 15 minutes. I think that's more than enough. Thank you very much. I wish everybody a great new moon on Wednesday, the 29th. Maybe sometimes you need to be angry to push yourself to, I'm so angry about this, I won't take it anymore, and then you go. So this is also that kind of energy for this new moon. Very innovative, very futuristic, beautiful new moon. I wish you all the best. I will be back tomorrow with Hannah at 1 p.m. Eastern time. We're gonna chat about gift ideas. So if you want to join us, please join us. And we're going to talk about Venus and moon combination. So if you know your Venus moon combination and when you know what kind of gifts would you what are best for you, drop me a line. Oh, you're welcome, Debbie. Thank you so much for being here the whole time. I know you were waiting for your Pisces rising. Thank you. You're so patient. Yeah, it's a great opportunity for you, Deb, to really start your spiritual practice as well. Thanks, everybody. Hugs and kisses. Please like, share, follow, subscribe, put notification bell on. And of course, I'm available for readings if anybody needs any more in-depth guidance for themselves.